welcome back to another green marble crochet tutorial. Yeah, so some quick updates from the last time I filmed something related to this. Oh, great. So yeah, I mean, I bought another, it's literally falling apart more as I try to show you. I bought another camera stand, phone stand, and honestly I began to use it and it just instantly started falling apart. It was $150. You know, I'm still using the old one, which is being held together with string. I'll insert a clear picture if I can. It was $150. Anyway, pushing on doesn't matter. So, for this tutorial, I also wanted to show you my progress with my husband's jumper. It's moving, it's actually coming along nicely. It's cute. The colours are really nice. It's really cute. Obviously it's gonna fit him much better. But let's just have a quick look. Quick. Oh, here we go. Also, I apologise for the makeup. I've just finished filming Weird Tales. Coffee and Weird Tales now. Just finished filming that, and I do this dumb makeup tutorial thing now with it. So here it is. Here's the sweater. It's huge on me, but it's gonna fit him much better. So yeah, I really love these colours. I think it looks really good. Yeah, you can see? Yeah? Alright. Yeah, so that's looking really good. So yes, this is a tutorial. I realise I haven't filmed anything informative for quite a while, and it's kind of what I'm here for, so, you know, get back to it. I'm gonna have another coffee. That's shit. I'm gonna try really hard not to swear for this. It's not the time or the place. Anyway, so, for this tutorial, what I wanted to do was make granny squares and show you my process for joining granny squares, and I'm going to make a blanket. Well, I'm not going to make the entire blanket for this tutorial, but I will make a couple of granny squares, show you my process for joining them, which I do it this way because I often find in the past when I've tried to join granny squares to make a blanket, I sew them together and it just looks dumb, like it looks stupid. Maybe if I took more time to do it properly, I don't know. I felt like I had and it still looked stupid. So I've come up with a way that I think is just more suitable for me. Oh yeah, I did show you this, didn't I? So yes, what I'm wearing. This is a project I've been working on. It's a work in progress. This is definitely just a prototype. It's not the final say on the matter. But this is the way I've joined my granny squares. Let's see if I can show you a bit better. Oh my goodness, trying not to dislocate my kneecap. Alright, so this is how I've been joining granny squares. This is just a little, I want this to be a dress. So, underpants I'm showing. So yeah, it's just like this. It's kind of based off the same principle as the dress that I made for, you know, cute little summer beach dress that I made. I'm trying to pull out of this. Alright, so yeah, there's that. And this is an example of how I join my, not that you can really see it very well at the moment, but I will get to that. So we're going to start by making granny squares. You probably already know how to make them, but if you don't, I'm going to run you through that process. Haven't made one for a while, so it'd be good to run myself through that process. Yeah, okay. So I am gonna use specific yarns. But anyway, this is just yarn that I bought from the bazaar down the street. It's, can't remember what it's called, something window, bazaar and window, yeah. It's a good one. It's good for these, they're cheap yarns, but there's a lot of it, and, you know, many colours, which I love. So yeah, I'm gonna be using all these different colours. I can't remember what the brand is called. I don't need more. So yeah, and I'm going to make a blanket. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't think there's much more to say. We should just get into it. Alright, so these are the granny squares we're going to be making. I'm only going to be doing 3 rounds for each square, for the benefit of time, and also because I think I'm going to make a bag out of these squares, which will probably mean having to unpick one of these, but that's okay, because it's going to be okay. Alright, so yeah, let's begin. So, starting with the pink yarn, let's make a slip knot. So making a slip knot, and adjust the knot to the hook, and to begin we focus the camera and chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Alright, now slip stitch into the first chain to form a chain circle. So there's your little chain circle, and because this yarn is so fine and the hook is so small, I'm going to be trying to make the stitches as loose as I can, just so it's beneficial to all. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 2, so 1, 2, 2 chains, and what we're going to do next, we're going to be treating that chain 2 as a stitch. So we're just going to put 1 double crochet beside that chain into the center of the chain circle. So to double crochet, that's yarn over, insert hook, so into the middle of that chain circle, pull yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the remaining 2 loops. And that's a double crochet. Now after that, chain 2, and put 3 double crochets into the center of the chain circle. So 1 and 2 and 3. Now after those 3 double crochets, we're going to do another chain 2. So 1, 2, followed by another 3 double crochets into the center of the chain circle. So 1, 2 and 3, 3, followed by another 2 chains. So 1, 2, let's see what we've got there. Okay, so another 3 double crochets into the chain circle. 1, 2 and 3. There we go. So those chain 2s help to form the corners of the squares, or the square. Okay, after that we're going to chain another 2, so we've got, that's the 4th corner, and then put 1 more double crochet into the center of the chain circle, like that, and then once you've done that, you're going to slip stitch into the top of the original chain 2, just like that, and there is the beginning of your granny square. Alright, so I'm going to change yarns, and all I do is snip the end of the yarn, attach another colour, and then I'll show you how to do the next round. Okay. Alright, I've attached my next yarn, or my next colour, and what I do now is I chain up 2, and we're not going to be putting a double crochet into the slip stitch area. Oh, also, as I go along, I like to crochet the ends of the yarn into the work. I don't like to weave it really in afterwards with granny squares. I just feel like it saves time. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put, we've chained up 2, we're going to put the double crochet into the next stitch along. So not the stitch that we slipped into, but the stitch after that, which is that one. Oof, that one just there. So the next stitch along, pull it through, yep, it's going to be okay. And like that. Okay. Now, what we do next is we're going to put 2 double crochets into the corner space. 1 and 2, followed by chain 2. So 1 and 2. Then and we're going to put another 2 double crochets into the same corner space. So 1, 1, and 2. Alright, now I'm going to put a double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and that last little one just on the end there. So you see, just always make sure to get that last stitch. So that one just there, and it's not an easy one. And 3, like that. Okay, and once again, actually I'm going to do that stitch again because that's a little bit loose. I mean, I know I was going to do them loose, but I don't want them that loose. It just looks silly. Okay, so see if I can do that again properly. Okay, and double crochet into that stitch just there. Oh, the trials of fine yarn. Alright, now we've reached the next corner section, so we're going to put 2 double crochets into the corner section. 1 and 2, followed by the chain 2, 1, 2, followed by another 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 2, and yeah, after that you go ahead and put a double crochet into the next 3 stitches along, and then do the same as you did for the other corners into the next corner, another 3 double crochets, the same into the next corner. So for the corners it's 2 double crochets into the corner space, followed by 2 chains, followed by another 2 double crochets into the corner space, all the way until you get back to here, and I'll meet back up with you when we get back to this section and I'll show you where to go from there. Alright, here I am at the end of the round, so just put that last double crochet, the final double crochet of the round, round 2, and slip stitch into the chain 2. So slip stitch into, wait, where is it? No, there it is, that one just there. That one just there. Slip stitch into the chain 2, and then we've completed round 2 of this granny square. Alright, so now I'm going to change yarns again. I'm going to be using this yarn for, like, you know, slightly obnoxious colour combination, but that's okay. These are the colours I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to make a bag. That's going to be really cool. Alright, so I'm going to go away, attach my new yarn, so just do as you've been doing. You chain up 2 for the round. And you can make your squares as big or as small as you like. I'm just, doing the 3 rounds because, benefits of time and what I've got in mind. So yeah, chain up 2. Don't double crochet into the stitch that you slipped into, the slip stitch. Double crochet till you get to that stitch just there, that one. With the corner spaces, 2 double crochets, followed by a chain 2, followed by 2 double crochets, until just do that as you go along. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away, attach my yarn. I'm going to do 3 sides of the next round. I'm going to do this, hang on, wait, yes, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to do this side. Once you get to this side, so basically what's going to happen is we're going to chain 2, double crochet to there, do that corner, put the double crochets into there, do that corner, put the double crochets into there, and once we get to this corner, only put 2 double crochets followed by a chain 2, and then stop there, and that's where we're going to meet up and we're going to continue. Okay, so I've reached the stage where I have 1 full row, 1 full side left to do, and I've put my 2 double crochets, 2 first double crochets into that corner space. I'm going to chain 2, and I have 2 more double crochets to put into that corner space. but they are going to be part of the joining process when I join this to this. So basically I'm just joining with double crochets. So I'm going to show you the way I do it. I apologize in advance for not explaining this very well. Honestly, I don't know whether it's just the day I've had or I'm just not good at explaining this. I'm going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to explain as best I can, but you know, if you don't understand what I'm saying, hopefully you'll sort of understand just by watching what I'm doing. Hopefully. Okay, so our first step is we're going to find the last stitch along on this side just here of this square. We're going to insert a hook into that last stitch, then bringing the yarn up and around. This is what's going to act as the yarn over for the double crochet. So up and around, pull the yarn through that stitch on that square. It's storming. Okay, anyway, so yeah. And then hook through the corner space, pull yarn through the corner space, yarn over, pull through two. Yeah. It's okay. It will get easier as you go along. Yarn over, pull through two. And there's the first double crochet join. Okay, so moving back to the other square, we're going to find the next stitch along, and we're going to insert our hook into that stitch. And also focus the camera. Ah, boy. There we go. So we've inserted into that stitch, yarn through that stitch, then moving back to the incomplete granny square. We're going to do the next double crochet into that join, so just like that, that, and that. Far out, that's bad. Alright, let's move on to the next stitch. So on the complete granny square, moving into the next stitch, so insert hook into the next stitch along, yarn over, pull through that stitch, moving back to the incomplete granny square, we put our hook into the next stitch along, pull yarn through that stitch, yarn over, pull through two loops, yarn over, and pull through two loops. I really hope you can see what I'm doing. I know that my explaining is terrible. Let's do the next one along. So, moving back to the complete granny square, we're going to put our hook into the next stitch along, so that one just there, hook through, yarn over, pull through that stitch, turning back to the incomplete granny square, hook through the next stitch along, yarn over, pull through that stitch, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, and pull through two. And you can probably see what's happening now. Okay, so just go ahead and do that until you get to the other end. If you've done all your stitches right, there should be exactly the right amount needed to make it to the end. I'll meet you back at the end and I'll show you where to go from there. Okay, I have two more stitches left to do to complete this join. So, finding the next stitch along, move that out of the way. Goodness, that's quite loud. Alright, so finding the next stitch along, far out, focusing. Insert hook, pull yarn through. Now we're putting the double crochets into the corner, just here, so through corner, through two, then the last stitch along on the back of that one, just there, so yarn through there, hook through corner section, yarn through, pull through two, and pull through two. And there we've joined that entire side, so that was pretty good, I'm pretty happy with that. Now all we have to do is to complete that corner section, we chain two and put two more double crochets into that corner section, so one double crochet, two double crochets, like that, and now we've completed that corner section. I'm going to weave in, well, crochet in that bit of loose yarn from the other end. Okay, now just putting the double crochets into all the remaining stitches. like so. Far out, that lightning is strong. And one more. It should be 7. So let's count. Actually no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, one more. One more. So yarn over, double crochet, last stitch for that round. And then slip stitch to complete the round into the top of that chain 2. Just like that. And we finished that just there like that for this demonstration. My goodness, we got there in the end. Excellent. Alright, so as you can see what's going on. Very easy. I mean, easy, but I hope I explained it well enough. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope this is useful to you. It's just an alternative way of joining the granny squares. I'm probably not the first person to come up with it. But anyway, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Yeah, okay. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.